for me, what it is, it's helped me be a better manager, from both sides, again, from learning off of people, but also being able to manage people. I think it's very important that as a company you try and strive to get the best out of people and help them develop as far as they can. I think becoming a mentor helps you develop as a person, as a manager. I think it is really good to be able to say to somebody, hey, you know Fred who's over there in that position, I helped them get there. You don't have to necessarily say it, you just know it. So it's always good to see people who you've mentored or you encouraged taking up senior positions within the company, or maybe even within a different company, you know, over the years. That's where you get the real pleasure out of it. And also you learn, if you're mentoring within a company, you learn more about the company as well. Because in those sessions, the person will be talking to you about, yes, what they want to do, but they'll be talking about, you know, what they're coming up against. So you can actually learn some of the things that are happening in the company that you wouldn't otherwise know. Right? So again, as a manager, your job is to understand how to take barriers away from people. In mentoring, you're doing it for an individual, but you can learn from that individual actually there's barriers in the company that are stopping more than that individual developing. Right? So you might be helping them around a process, how do I do this, how do I do that, that can enable you to see things in a different way from the company perspective and do some changes that could affect a whole lot of people. So you know, there is a lot that you can get out of this.
I think you, by hearing other people, you sort of put yourself in their position, and you do start to learn a little bit about yourself, and saying, you know, I should be doing this, or perhaps I should be doing that, or the company should be doing this or doing that as well. So you do learn a lot as a mentor, hearing other people's points of view. I think the things I probably get out of it is I do learn from it, most definitely. But I like to believe I'm helping the company and helping emerging people going forward. So bringing emerging people up and going forward is helping the company in some way. It's giving back to people who are going on and be hopefully taking your position over at some stage in the future. And it's good to see those people grow. And I think I certainly find a lot of benefit and interest in doing that. I was sales director at Unisys before, and I had a mentee working for me. And that person is now head of BT sales after being head of Unisys sales. So I like to think it does help by giving a little bit of advice. And that particular person often talks to me and says, remember that session you told me about this, I still use it today. So there are still things they still learn from yourself, and they're still using the same principles that you had before in the past. So I think that's quite nice, and you feel like you've given something back. And they keep in contact with you. And still funny enough, he still asks me advice even though he's in a very senior position. What would you do if this happened? And so you do have good friends from it as well.
The benefits are huge. I mean, there are so many. You learn more about more details about the sort of work that people undertake, their working environment, some of the challenges that you simply are unaware of. So it helps me to understand a lot more about the business and you know, where the pitfalls lie, and it can inform the bigger picture sometimes, because you can learn things which you can see. You know, you look at something and you sort of think, well, if that's happening here, that's probably happening elsewhere in the organisation, and actually that's probably a bigger problem than just this one discussion. So it can inform our policy and approach to the people and development agenda. So that's a huge benefit.